Welcome to the Hunter Report. Today I'm going to do a review on the AOR 8 life-saving tools in one. And let me just tell you, I'm not that happy. Let's start with the make. See, there's these little plastic bits left from the manufacturing process. And a little bit on here. And a quick review of the 8 tools. 1. Light. 2. Thermometer. 3. Compass. 4. Whistle. 5. The lanyard. 6. A magnifier. 7. A mirror. And 8. The storage vault. Alright, now you see one of the reasons I'm not so happy. This cheap mirror, which it's just really cheap, was glued in there, and with crappy glue, and it popped out. This is how I got it out of the box. This just does not emanate quality. It doesn't emanate craftsmanship. So let's start with what I don't like. The whistle just isn't that loud. I'm gonna do a blow. I mean, it just doesn't pierce, and there's like a limit. The harder I blow, it just doesn't seem to get any louder. Now, here's a whistle I do like. This is from the Gerber Fire Starter Kit, and this whistle does pierce. Listen to this. Whistle not so good. And again, just the cheapness, of everything. See on the magnifying glass, there's like a little residue of some kind of glue or a break. Let's get to the compass. Now the compass, let's compare it to my Suunto M9 wrist compass here. And you see this paracord lanyard. I actually did a project on showing you how to do this paracord lanyard, so please check out that project here. So I know which direction is east in my house. That direction is definitely east. This doesn't, just look. We all know that way is east. Look at that. That is just not. Alright, look, the Suunto properly finds east. In my house is left, and this thing, doesn't. Useless compass. Temperature gauge. Let's test all this. The light, does work out of the box. Now, here's a little compartment of how to change the light. So let's get into that. Let's see, what happens in a survival situation if you don't have a screw. And this is this sort of fat Phillips head. I'm actually having some trouble. I'm gonna strip this screw, so now I've had to go and get another specialty screwdriver. And let me just say that this is some solid. Look at that. That's solid plastic here. It feels solid, feels sturdy. And anyway, let's see if we can open up. See if we can open up that compartment there. All right, it's opening up. Got this dinky little screw, which is going to be hard to get back in. And this is not clear. How to get the battery. All right, some kind of. Oh my gosh, this is just not easy. A single replacement of battery. All right, so this is just difficult. I'm having difficulty, getting this battery out. Oh my God. All right, so this is a 2 battery. It's a CR. That is Japanese. and there's just battery thing is just flimsy. Let's try and get this back in. Okay, went back in, and now just gonna. Okay, that's not happening. And so this is not an intuitive battery chamber. All right, so we're back in. I would be surprised if this, lasts more than 2 or 3 times. These parts are delicate. Let's get it back in there. Now I have to deal with this stupid micro Phillips again. And I'm lucky that my screwdriver here is magnetized. Otherwise, I mean, you can't, whoops, can't even fit your finger in there. I'd be surprised if this survives a water test, and it just, I'm not, I'm not seeing evidence that it would. So let's go and do that water test. Nice and tight there. Light works again. Let's go do a water test. All right, we are here in the kitchen. Got some light, and let's just see what happens. And our first power on still works, okay. Okay, but we saw some air bubbles. See, some air bubbles are escaping there. So let's see what happens. So it is definitely weighed down here. When I first placed it in, it was bobbing, so air has escaped, as you saw from the bubbles, and now look at that. Look at that. The light is just on now, so that's not a good sign. After the water test, and as you see, it is just permanently on, and that's because the water, snuck into there, and you saw the air bubbles coming up. And I've completely dried this thing off with paper towel, and just watch this. Look at that. That's enough for me. I mean, it's just a matter of minutes before, or hours or days before this thing gets corroded with the water that's already in there. So that's all I need to see. So now here's a product that, is also made of plastic, but it is a far higher grade. I mean, that is a nice, snug fit. Look at that, nice and snug. It requires effort. I mean, you feel it. That is. So if you're gonna make something out of plastic, do it right. This is the review of the AOR 8-in-1 tool. My recommendation is a no buy. Stay away with a 10-foot pole. Buy things that are made with quality. Buy things that are sturdy. And these reviews help you find that. So thank you very much. This is the Hunter Report. I've been doing videos on how to make this paracord bracelet. Single piece of paracord. The SE4 survival knife. How to install light switches, and some cooking tips. So have a great day.